Greetings to you all. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. As exams are approaching, I would like us to see how to answer GCE questions, that's GCE Ordinary Level Mathematics. Paper 2. Now the structure consists of 10. This is GCE 2021. It used to be 15 questions, but now, as of last year, there are 10 structural questions in Section A and 4 questions, essay questions in Section B, and you must answer all the questions. Section A, you answer in the spaces provided. Okay, let's look at Section A. Question 1 says, during an auction sale, a shop reduced the prices of its articles by 10%. Calculate the selling price of an article originally priced at 43,000 francs CFA. Okay, to solve that, 10% means it reduced, that was a discount. So we have 10% of 43,000, which gives us 4,300 francs here. So the new selling price, the new price will be 4,300. That's 43,000 minus 4,300. This will be the new price of that article. Okay, so when we do that, when we subtract, it gives us 38,700 francs CFA. Or you can use this other approach. 10%, a reduction of 10% means 90% left. So the new price will simply be, if you want to use this method, the new price will be 90 over 100 times 43,000, which will give us 38,700 francs as well. So when you do that, it gives the same answer. Now question 2. Question 2 says, solve for S in the equation. I should solve in this equation. Now to solve this, we have a fraction, right? So we can cross multiply equally. 5 times 9 will be equal to 4 into 7x minus 1. 5 times 9 here will give us 45. There will be 28 as 4 times 7x, 28. 4 times negative 1, negative 4. Here we collect like terms. Negative 4 crosses this way, we have 49 is equal to 28x. If you have 49 equal to 28x or 28x equal to 49, this implies x is 49 divided by 28. So we have solved that equation, which is a linear equation in rational form. If you want to simplify here, 7 will go here, 7 times here, 4. So it's also 7 over 4. Okay, looking at question 3, given an equation of a straight line x over 2 plus y over 4 equals to 1, determine the gradient of the line. The gradient of the line. Okay, for us to have the gradient of the line, we express this line in the form y equal to mx plus c. Alright? So let's express, so each time that I give you an equation of a straight line, you write in the form y equal to mx plus c, where this m is the gradient. So from here we have, if you are making y the subject, we have y over 4 is equal to negative x over 2 plus 1, as this term comes this way. Now to make y the subject here, the inverse of dividing by 4 is multiplying by 4. When you multiply through by 4, you have 4 times, that's negative 4x over 2, which is negative 2x plus 4. So what then, when you have made y the subject, making y the subject means the coefficient of y is 1. This value here, this coefficient here gives us the gradient of that line. So our gradient is negative 2. Now, having done that, they say the coordinates of the point where the line meets the y-axis. Remember, when a line meets the y-axis or cuts the y-axis, it does that when x is equal to 0. So when x is equal to 0, we substitute in that line, we're going to have 0 over 2 plus y over 4 is equal to 1. 0 over 2 is 0, so we have y over 4 equal to 1, implying y is equal to 4. So the coordinate will be 0, 4. As the coordinate of the point where it cuts the y-axis. Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, in question 4, we are given a function. Given the function f of x equal to x squared minus 4x plus 3, find a, the factors of f of x. The factors means we have to factorize that function. Now when we are factorizing a function, a quadratic, we have our a to be 1, our b negative 4, our c 3. So to factorize, we look for the product AC, as a is 1 times 3, 3. What are the factors of 3 that will add to give negative 4, and we'll multiply this by 3? So those factors are, if you take negative 1 and you take negative 3, negative 1 plus negative 3 is negative 4. So it will be negative x minus 3x plus 3, which is equal to, use factorization by grouping here, x squared minus x. When you factorize the x squared minus x, you take that with the lower power. So we're going to have x into x minus 1 minus 3 into x minus 1, which gives us x minus 3 into x minus 1. Then we have looked for the factors. Now this is the roots of f of x. Okay, the roots means there should be an equation, the roots. So if you have x squared minus 4x plus 3 equal to 0, it implies, if I factorize, implies x minus 3 into x minus y equal to 0, which implies x equal to 3 or x equal to 1. Those are the roots of the quadratic equation. Now, 5 says, draw the truth table for the compound statement. This compound statement, this symbol here means negation, and P and pure. Now, the first thing to draw the truth table, we have the possibilities. The first statement P, the second pure. Okay, now, true, either the first statement is true, second true, this one true, false, false here, true, false, false. The and, we talk about and here it is a conjunction, and which is true only when both statements are true. If it was the other symbol, this other symbol like this is or, and that's a disjunction. It is true when one of the statements, when you're using or. So here we look at this first line, true, true, okay, true here, true, false, the rest will be false. Alright, because and is true only when both statements are true. Now we have the negation, not P and Q. Not true is false, not false is true, not false is true, not false is true. So that is our truth table. Okay, that is our truth table. Okay, now looking at question 6, shows a relation P implies Q. Study whether this is a one-to-one, one-to-many, or many-to-one. Let's look. A is mapping to 2, B to 2, C to 4, D to 4, to 5. Is this a one-to-one? You already see that 2 mapping to 1 only. So that tells us that it is a one-to-many. Oh yes, sorry, many to 1. Yes. So we have there a many to 1 relation. Write down the Cartesian product P cross Q of the set for which the relation is true. The Cartesian product P cross Q. It means the first element should be from P and the second from the set Q. So we are going to have A is going to 2. A, 2. B is going to 2. Cartesian product is simply the set of ordered pairs taken from both sets. C4, D5. That gives us the Cartesian product of those two sets. The slipper state the range of the relation. The range, take note that when we have a relation, the range is the set of images. So what will be the range? The range is a set. The range, we have here 2, we have 4, and 5. That's a set of images. That is the range. Okay. Now we have the 7th question here. Given the matrix M, find the transpose MT. The transpose of a matrix. How do you obtain the transpose of a matrix? It is obtained by interchanging. When you are given a matrix like this is the row, these are the rows, then the vertically are the columns. So you have to put these rows down. This row 1, 2, instead of being the row, the transpose means you put it as a column 1, 2. Here, you put it as a column will be x minus 1x. That is the transpose. Now the value of x for which m is equal to m transpose. When two matrices are equal, you see the matrix m, 1, x minus 1, 2, x, then 1, 2, x minus 1x. If these two matrices are equal, two matrices are said to be equal when their corresponding entries are equal, are the same. You see a 1, 1, 2. This entry here should be equal to this entry. This implies that x minus 1 is equal to 2, which gives x is equal to 2 plus 1, which is 3. Okay? Likewise, if you use any of them, so the answer is x equal to 3. Using this value of x, find m squared. Now it means m now will be 1 here, 2, 3 minus 1 because x is 3 is 2 here, then 3. So m squared means m times n. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 2, 3 times 1, 2,
2, 3. Now when we are multiplying it for our m square, when we are multiplying it to obtain our m square, to multiply matrices, okay, looking at this, so to multiply matrices, we always make sure that we take the row multiply with the column. So it will be 1 times 1, it will be 1 times 1 plus 2 times 3. Sorry, 1 times 1 plus 2 times 2, 1 times 1, 2 times 2. This same one again multiplies here. It will be 1 times 2 plus 2 times 3. 1 times 2 plus 2 times 3. Likewise here, 2 times 1. 2 times 1 plus 3 times 2. 2 times 2 plus 3 times 3. Let me write here, I occupy a lot of space when explaining. This one gives 2, this one gives 5. 2 plus, okay, 6, 8. This one 2, 8. And here 4, 13. So we have 5, 8, 8, 13 as the m square. Now let's look at question 8. Given that y is directly proportional to x. Talking about variations, we have direct proportion. Y directly proportional to x is like this. If it was y inversely proportional, it would be y 1 over x. If it was y directly proportional to x square, it would be x square here. Because we have variations that can be indirect. So y directly proportional to x means y is equal to kx. Now we have to obtain this constant of proportionality between them. When y is equal to 24, y is 24, x is 3, 3x. If you solve here for x, you have 8. That x equal to 8. So the equation in terms of x and y will be, our equation will be y is equal to 8x. Now find the value of y when x is equal to 7. Y equal to 8 times 7, which gives us, when we have that, you just substitute, gives us 56. Okay, we are done with question 8. Question 9. An interior angle of a regular polygon is twice its exterior angle. Calculate the value of an exterior angle. Now, let the interior angle let the interior angle, or we let the exterior angle. Let the exterior angle be x. Let the exterior angle be x. Now, an interior angle is twice its exterior. It means the interior is 2 times x, 2x. Now, the value of that angle, we know that interior plus exterior. Interior angle plus the exterior should give us 180 degrees. Whenever we have an angle, an interior angle plus the exterior angle gives 180. So we have 2x plus x is 180 degrees, and 2x plus x is 3x. You divide both sides by 3x will be 60 degrees. Now the number of sides of the polygon. Okay, since it is a regular polygon, if it has n sides and each exterior angle is x, that's 60 degrees. It means you have 60 degrees n. All the sum of the exterior angles give 360 degrees. You may end the subject here, n will be 60 degrees. Sorry, it will be 6. So the number of sides gives us 6 sides. is 6. And when n is 6, which type of polygon? Name the polygon. Which type of polygon do we have when n is equal to 6? The name is a hexagon. It's also a hexagon. Okay, the 10th question. Solve the inequality and represent your solution on a real number line. A real number line. Having this inequality, the first thing to do here is to remove the bracket. So we have negative 2 times, we have negative 2 times 5 here, gives here negative 10 plus 2x less than equal to 4 minus 5x. Collect like terms. To negative 5x comes, it becomes 7x. 4 crosses, negative 10 crosses becomes 10. So it gives us 14. Now at the level of division here, whenever we are dividing an inequality, the inequality does not change when it is by a positive. So here is positive 7 as divided by 7. It gives x less than equal to 2. Represent your solution on a number line. This is our number line. This is 0, 1, 2. Less than equal to. Okay, shade it. That's it on a number line. Okay. Now we have question 11 here, which has to do with some theorems. SR is a tangent. SR being a tangent, here, SR being a tangent, and here this straight line here means here is 90 degrees, and if you have 90 degrees here, here 24 degrees, implies, let's just do M, implies that our angle M will be 90 degrees minus 24 degrees, which will give us 66 degrees. So our M will be 66 degrees. That will be the angle M. So that the sum of angles in this triangle, 24 plus 90 plus 66, will give us 180. Now looking at angle X here, angle X will simply be 180 degrees minus 2 times 24 degrees, which gives us 132 degrees. Angle Y. Angle Y, remember the angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference, which means the angle at the circumference is half that at the center. So it will just be half X, which is half of 132 degrees, gives us 66 degrees. 12. Given the vectors OP, OQ, where A is a constant, find PQ. Remember when we are given the position vector, PQ is OQ minus OP. OQ minus OP. OQ. OQ here 2AI, that's 2A minus 2A minus A plus 2. Okay. I, yes. J, 5 minus 1. Yes, 5 minus 1 is 4J. And leaving our answer in terms of 2, 2A minus A is A. Then the A here plus 2 here minus 2. So all of that is A minus 2I plus 4J. Now given that this PQ is 3I plus 4J, find the value of A. Alright, so A minus 2I plus 4J is 3I plus 4J. If these two matrices are equal, it means their corresponding entries are the same. So that the I components are equal. A minus 2 should be equal to 3. which implies A is equal to 3 plus 2, which is 5. So our A is 5. Okay, find this symbol means modulus or magnitude of PQ. Magnitude of PQ is simply the square of the I component plus the square of the J component or the square root. That's square root of 25, which gives us 5 units. Okay, 5 units. 13. A. As of a reminder, as of 2023, the section A ends at 10. There are 10 questions. Then we will solve all of this section A of 2021. Draw a network with 4 regions and 4 vertices. Talking about a network, a connection linking some points. And if you are talking about regions and vertices, 4 regions and 4 vertices. Vertices or the nodes. Now, we have here to form our network that's having 4 nodes. You can have this, you link them, and having how many regions? 4 regions. Okay, you can link them. So you see that this is already a network having 1, 2, 3 plus the external. That makes 4 regions. I hope you are okay. These are the nodes or the vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the regions bounded by these lines. This is the first. This is a region. This is another region. This is another region. Okay. From the network, find the number of arcs. The number of arcs are simply these lines. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 arcs. From that network that has been generated, we have 6. Okay, question 14. In figure 3, ABC is a triangle in which BD is perpendicular to AC, given that AC is 30 centimeters. A to C 30 as shown, A to B 10, A to D 6. Find BD. Okay, BD. From B to D, B to D, this is B to D. All of this now is a right angle triangle here. So we can use Pythagoras theorem to obtain BD. Alright. So using Pythagoras theorem, we have the hypotenuse 10 centimeters squared is equal to 6 centimeter order squared plus BD squared. This implies BD square is, if you have to make BD, you can as well do all of this. 10 square is 100. So we have here 100 centimeter square minus 36 centimeter square. This implies BD square is 100 square centimeters minus 36 square centimeters gives us 64. And if BD square implies BD is the square root of 64 square centimeters, it gives us 8 square centimeters. Sorry that I'm entering into this other part. It's just that I want it to be clear, and I'm also writing a very big character to make it visible. DC. From D to C. If from A to C is 30 centimeters, from D to C will simply be subtract, right? We know BD, okay, we know BD, we know AD is 6 centimeters, then DC, what will be DC? DC is simply 30 centimeters minus 6 gives 24 centimeters. That is from here to here is 6, and all of this is 30, we subtract. The angle DCB, we When you hear the angle GCB, take note GC, the middle letter means it tells us where the angle is found. So the angle is here. And for us to have this angle, do you know GC? Yes, GC is 24 centimeters. Do you know DB? Our DB is, or BG is 8 centimeters. Okay. So what then? We have the opposite, and we equally have the adjacent. Which trig ratio do we use when we have the opposite and adjacent? So so we use tan. Alright. So we have tan theta is opposite as 8 centimeters divided by 24 centimeters, which is 1/3. Now, we take, for us to have the angle, theta will be tan inverse of 1/3, which is 18.4 degrees. That's the answer. Okay, going to the last question of section A. Given that the events A and B are mutually exclusive, A, state the condition for which A and B are mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive events are events that cannot occur at the same time. That is why the probability of A intersection B is 0. So for two events to be mutually exclusive, means probability of A union B is the probability of A plus the probability of B. Right? But hence, given that probability of A is 1/6 and probability of B is 3/4, find the probability of A union B. Probability of A union B, since it has been stated that it is mutually exclusive. So we have 1/6 plus 3/4. The LCM here, I use 12 here, it gives 2 plus 12 here again, that's 3. 3 times 3, 9. 2 plus 9, 11. Our answer is 11/12. Now, probability of A complement is 1 minus probability of A. 1 minus 1/6, which is 5/6. Is that okay? So that is how you are to solve questions on section A, GCE Ordinary Level Maths Paper 2. As you are preparing for the GCE and the mock, I decided to produce this. So we have answered the first 15 questions. Okay, so we are going to go through it, practice, and it will help you to answer other questions. Now, I will advise you to subscribe, to share, to like, so that when I will upload section B, I will show you how to answer the 4 questions of section B at the GCE Ordinary level. What we have treated today is GCE June 2021. And as the GCE is approaching, we are going to practice many of such questions. Wishing you the best. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you. Have a great time.